Welcome back, friends. Let's look at what we have on the board. Conversion of compass bearing to three-digit bearing and vice versa. We shall be using these three examples, these three questions to solve multiple problems, converting from three digits to compass and from compass to three digits. So let's get started. Solution. The first case, we have north 75 degree east. We want to convert, all these are in compass, they are in compass bearing. We want to convert to three digits. The first thing I will do, I'm going to draw my cardinal points. I'll draw my cardinal points. Northeast, northeast. So I have my northeast here. 75 degree, this is 90, so 75 should be heading this way. From the north, this is my direction. So this is 75 degrees. And what it simply means, since it is on the first quadrant, to write this in three digits simply can be written as 075 degrees, since it is at the first quadrant. So that settles it from compass to three digits. The second case, we have north 60 degree west, northwest. So let's see from our cardinal, northwest. This is north and this is west. From the north, this is 90, so 60 comes around here. So this is my 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Now, in converting this to three digits, remember for three digits, it begins from the north. So I'm going to take it this way. From the north, 90, 180, 270. Now 60, this little angle is 30 degrees. This is 30 degrees because 60 plus 30 is 90, forming this right angle. So 90, 180, 270 plus 30, that makes 300. So on this side, I have 300 degrees, of which 300 plus 60 gives us 360, angle at a point. So what it simply means is that north 60 degrees west in three digits bearing will give us 300 degrees. Simple. Thirdly, we are to convert south 25 degree west to three digits bearing. So let's draw our cardinal point, southwest. This is south, this is west. So from the south, we locate 25 degrees. So this is 25 degrees from the south. This is my arrow, so I have 25 degree here. This is 25 degree. Now, how do I convert? I begin from my north pole. This is 90. This is 180. So 180 here. 180 plus 25. 180 degrees plus 25. Addition of this bearing gives us 205 degrees. So we have succeeded in converting from compass bearing to three-digit bearing. These are the simple steps, and this is how it is done. All right. In this case, we shall be converting from compass, rather from three digits back to compass, using the same examples. Let's see how it is done. Now, solution. For the first case, whenever it is in the first quadrant, it is not much of a problem. It is very easy. For A, we have 0.75. That's first quadrant. So what we simply do to convert back back to compass. Let's draw our cardinal points. 075 is at the first quadrant, which is the northeast. So we have the northeast between 90, between 0 and 90. So 75 is located here. So what we simply have, we sketch, this is our 75. It begins from the north. So at north 75 degrees, what it simply means is that north east, so the bearing will be north 75 degree east, which is 75 degrees, first quadrant. The second case, we have 300 degrees. Let's locate in our diagram from north, 3 digits from north. So let's locate 300. This is 300. We have 90, 180, 270, 360. So 300 will be somewhere here. So the whole of this is 300 degrees. 300 degrees. Now, what is left? What is left? 300 is out. Angle at a point is 360. That means we have 60 from here. 60 degrees left from here. And that 60 degree, this is south, this is west, and this is east. Remember, the 60 degrees connects the north and the west. So my arrow comes this way for contact bearing, for compass bearing. My arrow comes this way. Since this is 60, it begins from the north or south for compass, remember. So since this is 60, northwest, so I'm going to write it as north, not 300, but 60 degrees connected to the west. So what I've done, I've converted from 300, from 3-digit bearing back to compass bearing. That is for the second case. And lastly and finally, we have 205, 3-digit bearing, 205 degrees. With the help of our cardinal points, we can always sketch and see the outcome. This is north, south, west, and east. Now let's locate 205. This is 90. This is 180. This is 270. So 205 comes out a little bit down. So this is our direction. The whole of this is 205. 205. Now, for compass bearing, remember it begins from the north or south, and this is at the southern part, southwest precisely. How do we interpret? This is 90, this is 180, 90, 90, 180. So something is left here. How do we get this bearing, this angle? So we do 205 minus, we do 205 degrees minus 180. That gives us what we have here, and that makes 25 degrees. So this small angle here is 25 degrees. And what does it mean? It means it begins from the south heading to the west. So I'm going to interpret it this way: south 25 degree west. That is how it is done. This is how to convert from 3-digit bearing to compass bearing. Simple and straightforward. You can always convert from one form of bearing to the other. Just understand the concept and have a good understanding on the four cardinal points and how they are used from 90, 180, 270, and 360, and you have it. I'm sure we got value from this video. In my next video, I shall be looking at basic problems, and then we move ahead from there into advanced problems. See you next time. Bye for now.